following announcement has been paid for by Big F Pictures.
Next category is Best Horror Suspense Film. This one is a young marriage struggles when a wife attempts to convince her husband that an entity is hunting her within an incoming tornado. Written by Carl Hallford and directed by Cody Hallford, Hidden in the Wind. Next is Best Humor Film. It's about a woman who must decide whether to save her husband when he chokes on a sandwich during lunch. Starring Bodie Newcomb, all choked up.
It was funny.
So our final category is Best Science Fiction Film and Fantasy. And this film also won our Judge's Choice Award, which doesn't necessarily mean it's their favorite. It just means that we tallied all the scores. This one had the highest score of all of them selected. So this is about unexpectedly stuck in a twisted 1950s simulation. Test subject Mary undergoes a brutal experiment that molds women into becoming the ideal wife that every man desires. Written and co-directed by Shaylin Haler and co-directed by Kaylee Harrison, The Obedience Project. Well, in retrospect, I wish I would have done that in the other order. But Judges, I don't know, do you want to say anything else or plug anything before we call it?
I can plug we're doing a Sharknado 10-year anniversary theatrical experience on August 15th and 16th around 400 theaters across the U.S. There's the TV version, and this is our kind of George Lucas special edition because we get to kind of finish the film, because a lot of those movies are, you have 6 months from start to finish, and you're racing against the clock. Also, we remastered it in 4K, so it looks so much better. I hated the color correction, and there's a lot of stuff that we kind of went back in and did some. We had some new shark shots and fixed shots, and rebuilt a couple things that were originally intended, but we didn't have time or money. And as I keep telling everybody, in this version, the shark shot first. And then I have another film coming out in August. Yeah, a little late, it's too dry. And I have a film coming up on Tubi in August called Blind Waters, which I never thought I'd go back and do a shark movie, but it's a serious shark film, kind of a mixture of open water and dead calm. And we went to Mexico, and I said, I'm going to do this. We're going to do this for real. So we went out and shot in the open water. I got certified to dive, and we were filming in open water for like 2 weeks and wreck dived. And it turned out to be pretty cool, so I'm excited for people to see that. It's not Sharknado at all, but it was an amazing experience doing it. So, those are my plugs.
I'll plug my social, which is Instagram. It's Phil_Boutté, so just like my name on Instagram. And then I'm going to take the time actually to talk about a couple of things, which is right now we are in the middle of a writers and actors strike. I know a lot of you guys know about that. It's affected Comic-Con and everything else. But one of the bigger things for us, especially as artists, is AI. So I want to kind of talk about that and make sure you guys are aware of the issues. AI is kind of, doing this thing where it's kind of going in and kind of replacing jobs and stuff like that. But specifically for visual artists, it's been a real struggle to get people to kind of pay attention to that fight because we're talking about writing and music and everything else. But in the visual AI space, when AI first was kind of created and started to kind of stuff. There was a website called Have I Been Trained, and it allowed artists to go and put our artwork in and see if it was a part of that initial data scrubbing that started the whole thing. For me and a lot of friends, it was really devastating. I think all of my work from Black Panther was in there, Man of Steel was in there, some of my personal work was in there, so it was a really big deal, right? So now the scrubbing, like they've kind of gotten past that part, at least in terms of like there's lawsuits for the, the ethical, portions of that. But now we've moved into actually trying to make sure that artists are protected, so that's one thing. So I want to just kind of call attention to that and make sure you guys are aware and paying attention. And the other thing is because of the strike, we haven't been able to promote some things, so I'm going to give a shout out to my company, 9B Collective, did a lot of the concept art for Blue Beetle. So it comes out on the 18th. And also the assistant costume designer, so I was responsible for the suit as well as the villain. So please go check out Blue Beetle because no one can promote it. Obviously, so thank you guys very much. Much appreciated.
And I think the other thing too that this is the start. No, your Blue Beetle is the start of the official James Gunn stint, right?
Yes.
Just because I don't think a lot of people know that. Just because everybody thinks, oh, it's over because of that. This is the beginning.
Yes.
I'm not trying to help you with your plot.
No, please go and see it.
It looks great.
We had a fun
It
time.
looks so
We had
much
a fun
fun.
time making it, so I'm hoping that it goes through. But yes, it will definitely be one of the characters that continues forward.
So my news is that Star Trek Strange New Worlds season 2 is out now, and you should all check it out. And I just wanted to congratulate everyone again, just for making such inspiring and memorable projects. And again, keep creating, keep doing your art. You're all really, really inspiring to me. So thank you.
And also just kind of adding to that, there were times when I was doing other things, trying to break into the industry, and you would be driving around going, I'm never gonna get to make a movie, I'm never gonna get to do this, and you sometimes go, maybe it won't happen, and you just kind of have to will it, and you have to, and it's not just, oh, I'm gonna wait around until someone gives me money to make a feature. It's, no, I'm gonna work in every crevice of this industry until I understand it, until I figure out how to kind of get in. Through journalism, I learned how to interview people and basically use a second film school because I got to talk to all my idols for Fangoria and different publications. And then I got hired as a PA on a film when I first moved to LA. And I showed one of the line producers one of my shorts, and they saw that there was a lot of makeup effects in it, going, hey, we're gonna get you for 2 jobs. Do you want to help manage all the makeup effects? And the monsters and the blood. I'm going, of course, being stupid and not knowing that that's 2 different positions because we were doing multiple stuff. But I was so excited to do that, and I knew a lot of the effects artists through Fangoria, so I ended up kind of becoming a de facto makeup effects supervisor on that show. Brought some people in, supervised things, and the director was Brian Usna. His next movie, I said, I want to be your full-time supervisor. And then I started building into my contracts that I got to do second unit on these shows. So I would do all the makeup effects stuff, and then they started giving me scenes. And so that's how I built up my reel. And I didn't go into going, I'm gonna go be this, but that's how I learned how sets operate and how they run. And a lot of times people come out of film schools and they go, I'm gonna go on a movie set, and sometimes they get on these sets, they don't know how to communicate with anybody. They don't know what the prop department does, what the costume department does. Because I've learned about makeup effects, I had to deal with those departments. And so when I finally got to do my feature, I was well-rounded by that point, but it took a while. It takes time, and you can't lose sight, lose faith. And again, you have an outlet now for anything that you do to go out there and get attention that way, something that I didn't have when I started. So congratulations to everybody.
Just real quick, I also want to thank Sean Rorke, Valerie Perez, John Hallford. That group puts on the Comic-Con Film School every morning from 10 to 11 in here. They've been doing that 20-some years, I think, now.
This was 19.
Okay, come on. Thank you very much for continuing to do that. And one more time for our volunteers there. If you want to take a picture or anything, we can do it for a couple minutes, but we do need to start up. We're going to show all the winning films one more time. So if you want to see those, hang around. If not, see ya. Thanks for coming. See you in 2024.